Hi guys, hope everyone's doing well. Andrew here in colmquinn BMW in Athlone. In front of me I have the BMW i5 eDrive40 M Sport Pro Touring. This is the newest edition of the 5 Series family, the Touring model. Absolutely gorgeous in the Brooklyn grey colour here with the 21-inch alloys. It is a stunning car, boasting a lot of spec. Gonna walk around it and show you everything on it. Hopefully you enjoy. So from the front guys, being the Pro model, you're getting your all black grille with the iconic glow coming in around it there. Alongside that then you're getting your new adaptive headlights that come standard on the model, and you're getting your vertical daytime running lights, and they act as your indicator then as well. These lights are fully adaptive, so what they do is they block out motorists coming towards you, keep high beams out in the rest of the road. Essentially they can do all the work for you if you want. On your sides you have vents that go all the way through to your wheel arches on the left and right. A lovely big design down the centre here with your air ducts to allow airflow in. But it's a nice aggressive bumper. The Brooklyn grey really complementing the black trims all around the car. Gives it a very nice look. This model also has a tech pack and a comfort plus pack. The tech pack starting with these surround view cameras. This is the i5, so you're getting your I symbol here to show it is part of the electric family. Along the side you have your 21 individual alloys. These are the bicolor aero alloys, so these are rare kind of thing you see on them as part of the individual family. It's the more upgraded kind of catalogue with BMW. Behind that you're getting your M Sport brakes as part of the Pro, so they're finished in red on this model, which looks very, very well. Give you a side profile here. Those alloys look very menacing. They fill up the arch very well, but it's still a very comfortable car to drive, very practical. M Sport badging of course on the side. You've got your M carbon exterior styling on the mirror caps here, which again ties in very, very well with the colour. The Brooklyn grey with the carbon looks very smart. These do fold in and out upon locking and unlocking, and your indicator is built into the side of them too. Up along your window you have your high gloss black shadow line finish into your tinted or sun protected windows. You have a panoramic glass roof, and then you have your black roof rails as well. So there's a nice theme going around the car. On your windows also you have your blind spot. Those triangles will light up orange if vehicle is on your left or right blind side. You can see there the door handles flush, and these are the new lights on the Touring model. So they have this little flick up onto the side, just like so. Different to that of the saloon. These look very, very smart as well. Where the saloon would stop around here, these have like a little flourish at the end. This model has the reversing camera of course. There's your badging, your eDrive40. And again there's the Brooklyn tying in with your black trim. So this is your black rear diffuser bumper in the high gloss. You have your air channels here that go under the car and create the airflow, reducing the drag. Of course, being an electric car, it's all about reducing the drag, getting the most range. This is your reversing light and fog light. Being the Touring, boot space is very, very good, very practical as well, so you can fit loads and loads of bits. That is your charger. What you do have as well is charging space under there. To let down your seats you can just flick these two switches there and they'll let down the seats. But this is your new roller, so you have two different settings. You can set it like so, or you just flick it up and it pops back to the next one. So if you don't want to fully retract it and you just need to grab the few bits, you can do so, but just by flicking up again it just goes back then. Nice and simple. Fully electric boot lid, but with the comfort on the comfort pack on this. Pop the foot in under there and it'll just do it automatically. So if you have your suitcases in your hand or anything, you can simply swipe the foot under the back bumper and it'll do it for you. In the back you have your black Veganza leather, and along with that your M Sport stitching colours on the seatbelt. Your cup holders in the centre, or an armrest, but again space in the back, very, very practical. You have your travelling comfort system here so you can fit attachments such as iPad holders or that. There's your Type C. You have 2 more Type Cs down the center. You have storage underneath, and this is actually your 4-zone air conditioning controls. So you can select your rear heated seats and what temperature you want it at the left and right in the rear. So you have full control depending on where you're sitting on what temperature you want it, and such as. Bowers & Wilkins surround sound, upgraded sound system on this. Built in very neatly into the door. And this will also act with your ambient lighting too. So whatever colour you've chose in the car will also reflect through the speakers, which is always a nice touch. Door card space is good. You have more storage there. If you need to drop your keys or anything down into this, you can just leave them there. In the front then, of course, this has comfort access as part of the comfort pack. So you do have keyless entry. Just for the sake of the video, I have it unlocked. Inside, the Bowers & Wilkins continues. You can see it built in very, very neatly there. Electric mirrors and windows all around. More storage there. More door card space, so you can pop the bottle down there. And yeah, plenty of space there. This has electric memory seats on the driver and passenger, so you can set depending who's driving. These are your comfort seats, so you can see the design in them, and just they're a bit wider and just extremely comfortable on those long journeys, which is what you want. This is your aluminium finish that goes all around the front of the dash. Really smart looking. Does brighten it up a bit, of course, with the black interior, so I think it looks very well. Your seat controls are here, so forward, back, up and down, all that crack. Your lumbar support then as well, and then you have a handle underneath to do with your thigh support, so you can adjust all that. I'll show you more of the settings inside, so I'm just going to sit in and give you a look at the interior properly. So following on from the seats, this button here, because they're the comfort, you have your main controls at the side, but when you really want to get into the proper adjustments of it, you can move your thigh support, everything like that. You can tilt the seats. You can do it all from the touch screen. You can tilt it forward. You can tighten it in and out depending on how you want it to drive. So of course that'll remember then when you click set and 1. And that'll just do that. So in here we have the new curved display. This is OS 8.5. So the curved display with the iDrive controller, with the crystal clarity finish on them. So it looks very well, very smart. Get that diamond effect on your controller, even on your volume button and your start stop. So everything can be done down with this, or you can use the touch screen to do what you need to do. But it is essentially like an app store on this. Car has it all, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and loads of stuff to play with. Your ambient lighting that'll go all through the inside there, and yeah, really nice finish. Car has, like I said, cameras all around, just like so. So that's a live image, so if I put on the indicator there, you can see exactly what's what. Your front view and then the rear view. Just pop that down into park. That is your gear selector there, so drive, reverse, and then P for park. Head-up display on this, of course, because you have the tech pack, and what that does is it shows your sat-nav, calls, radio. Essentially you can have everything in front of you here rather than having to look around, so you can keep the eyes on the road. Your new dash here, you can fully customize exactly what's in front of you. So what a lot of people like to do is put their maps, which you can do there, and you can also from there adjust how you want your dials to show up. Head-up display then you can play around with too. So you can put up sports displays, or you can just leave it normal, whatever suits. Down here, as standard, you have storage for the phone, and then you have wireless charging. And the phone can also be paired up as a digital key. So essentially you can start the car with your phone, open and close the car with your phone, so you don't need a key technically. But yeah, it's a gorgeous finish. There's the panoramic glass roof, and that closes over just by flicking that forward there. But it lets in so much light. It is tinted, of course, so you have the protection from the sun. Up here you have an interior camera that can be used for if anyone was driving your car. You can check from your app on your phone who's in the car or who's driving the car. You can also take pictures on your journeys and that to make memories. Down here, boost button, so when you hold that back, just to show you, so if I click that back, you get that timer, 10 seconds, and what that is doing is putting full power to the wheels, so the car will give it everything it's got, all 335 brake horsepower. Your glove box is open with a button just here. Your vents are built into the system, so you turn off and on your vents like so, and you adjust them like that, but it's a very neat finish. Your max demister is there. Your hazards, when you click that, you get your red bar all along the inside. But yeah, gorgeous car. The light functions are all over here then. But yeah, there is a lot of stuff to play with on this car. The system here is very easy to use. Yeah, it's very simple when you get the hang of it. It's a case of just popping into your apps. You set up the car exactly the way you want. You set up your account here, and then you can switch accounts depending who's driving, and it'll remember exactly the settings you had on it. But yeah, that's all for the interior, guys. I'm going to give you one last look at the outside. So this is it from the front, guys, with the lights fully on. You can see the look of it. Looks aggressive. It looks very clean. It's a smart looking car. But that's all from me on this one, guys. If you have any questions about the i5 model or any other model, please don't hesitate to ask us. We'd be happy to help you out. And please come in to see it. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's in our showroom and it looks fantastic. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Talk soon.